that in Helsingborg we believe in cooperation, and this is a very important and exciting conference to gather some of the regions and also the world's experts within very important issues in Helsingborg concerning the transformation we are in.
We've had a partnership with Helsingborg as one of our key members for years, and together they brought in the energy companies and the private sector, and that's really where we need to find the solutions, in a collaboration between private and public sector, and what better place to showcase that than Helsingborg?
I think first of all it's great to have everyone here, especially Cody, and there's so many talented and important people operating around this important question and task we need to solve. But from Helsingborg's perspective, it also addresses a question that we are discussing a lot, and that is finance, because we have the technology, we have so many engaged people, we have the politicians, we have a firm ground that we could build on, but we need to be more business oriented if we want to scale up.
It's definitely the reason that I'm here today, is to, one, get a better understanding of how the region is collaborating, cooperating in what is on the near-term pipeline, and two, it's to start building some of the relationships with people that are in this room, because that collaboration and those relationships is how we find the projects, support the projects, and ultimately try and help get these projects built.
We need CCS, that's for sure, and we need to share knowledge and plans, and that's why we're here.
We have our carbon emissions we have to reduce. We have 600,000 tons, and for us it's really crucial to have an CCS in place, and otherwise the region will not reach the climate goal. So that's really crucial, and if we will have this project, this will be the biggest climate project in the south of Sweden.
I think there is one really important perspective, and that is the sector couplings. I mean, we have a lot of different connections between energy, waste, transportation sector and so on. That has to be discussed much more. If you set the boundaries too narrow, you will miss really important things, I guess.
Yeah.
Your presentation for me really helped magnify what the scale and the urgency that we need to move to address these problems are, and then the number of solutions that we need, both from onshore, offshore sequestration, or if it's utilization for renewable fuels. Those are a few of the takeaways that I had.
Yeah, well, what's important is that it's not enough that we do it in Denmark. I mean, we are such a small country, so we have to make sure we have international collaboration. So we have to teach others what we do, and we have to learn from them as well, and we have to make sure that the climate is why we're doing this and not for other reasons.
My key message is that I think that we could advance and speed up development if we work more jointly and together, if we build value chains with expertise in each step instead of creating everything ourselves. So increased collaboration is my key message and hope.
From our perspective, I would say that the technology is not new, it's actually the market, and that is also putting a higher price on the technology. So I think that I will take with me the fact that we need more collective joint efforts in order for us to proceed, so the industry can actually move forward but in a more cost-effective way.
Well, I think all of these projects and facilities that are in early stages to decide how to implement their technology, how to scale up, of course are very interested, is there a demand for my product? And the carbon market, the voluntary market, and financial players as well as corporates are the customers of these products. So, of course, there is an interest. Will we have a market, and when will it be up and running?
I think it's the mix that we have both regional players but also international players, but also the space in between the meetings and the speeches. That's what it's all about, shaping an arena to be able to interact and, as I said in my welcoming speech, steal with pride from each other, scale it up and make it even better, and maybe mention where we brought it back from.
At this conference, we've seen a strong Danish ecosystem for energy innovation. We've seen a strong Swedish ecosystem for innovation. And now we need to see a joint ecosystem for innovation. I think that is the next step. And if we can facilitate that from Greater Copenhagen, that's super exciting. But that really is the next step.